Hi everyone, it's Katie Vigasoff from Nutritional Weight and Wellness here to talk to you today about hot flashes. Now I know what you're thinking. I don't appear to be someone who would have the credibility to talk about hot flashes, but I have worked with a lot of women who have personally experienced hot flashes, and we've really done our research on this topic. One of the things that we know is that women in the U.S. are having more menopausal symptoms such as hot flashes than women in other countries. Another thing we know is that hot flashes are connected to estrogen levels and actually fluctuating and falling estrogen levels. So one thing that we actually have to think about is why are the estrogen levels in the United States off with the women? And we know that high processed or highly refined eating, nutrient depleted foods cause elevated estrogens, lack of exercise, and another thing, really eating a high processed carbohydrate diet can actually elevate estrogens in the body. Now, when we eat a highly refined processed carbohydrate food, our insulin goes up in response to those carbohydrates, but when insulin goes up, estrogen goes up because insulin is kind of like our master hormone. So estrogen almost takes a ride with the elevating insulin level. So what I wanted to do today was to kind of create a eat this, not that segment of how we can eat foods to keep our hot flashes at bay. So I have a couple examples here, but I first wanted to start off with the idea of maybe you're looking for a little bit of a snack. So I would say eat this, maybe more nuts and seed variety versus that. So sometimes people will reach for things like dots or M&Ms or really kind of quick candies. Again, this is going to elevate your estrogens by elevating the high processed carbohydrates breaking down and elevating the insulin levels. Another thing that we would think of would maybe be the beverages you are consuming. So eat this, not that. Choosing water or different water varieties, even like a LaCroix water, over sodas, and even things like wine or different alcohols. I was actually teaching a nutrition for weight loss class recently, and I asked the women in that class, what is the #1 food or beverage that creates a hot flash for you? And almost unanimously they said wine, but more specifically even red wine. So choosing more of the water varieties over even things like red wine will help keep your hot flashes at bay. Another one to think about would maybe be what is in your breakfast. So eat this, not that. We would always recommend people do things like eggs and vegetables for breakfast versus cereals or toasts or even things like muffins. Again, this will keep your blood sugars buffered and will make you help you feel your best all day. Another thing would be to consider the temperature of your food. So what I mean by that is spicy foods or really hot beverages are actually going to kind of upset the thermal regulation in your body, and women have noticed that when they're choosing things like the hot teas and even like the hot coffees, they will get a hot flash from that. So choosing more of the iced beverages, cooler beverages and less spice will definitely benefit and keep those hot flashes at bay. So I hope that helped. Those were just a couple ideas of what to eat to keep your hot flashes down. Of course, we always recommend balanced eating, more of a real food kind of model. So if you are looking for more information on the idea of hormones, we have a great radio show coming up for you next weekend, October 11th, and we're going to be talking about sailing through menopause hormone free. So I hope this helped today, and I hope everyone has a great day. We'll see you later.